Hi guys, welcome back to another Love Ribbon. So, we left off sleeping with Zoey. Let's just get started. An unfamiliar ceiling greets me as I stir in my sheets. Light streams through the window, hitting my face at an uncomfortable angle. Time for school. Oh no! What time is it? I scrambled to check my phone. 7:50 AM. We forgot to set an alarm last night. We're gonna be late. We've got to hurry if we're going to make it on time. How can you be so loud this early? Hastily, I extract myself from Zoe's bed. I hear her sigh and look over just in time to see her hide herself under the covers. Oh no, you don't. No more tardiness. Got it? Alright. Yeesh. Zoe dutifully flies out of bed. She rubs the sleep from her eyes and then groans into her hands. I turn, stifling laughter. I really shouldn't be happy seeing Zoe's miserable, but it's great that she's beginning to be on time to school now. Okay, I'm going to get dressed. Examining my lackluster appearance in the mirror once more, my shoulders dip in defeat. This is what I get for not setting the alarm. I've got to go to school with my hair in this sorry bed-headed state, but it's not like I have a choice. I kinda messed up there, my bad. I hope Zoe's getting ready. Speaking of which, I spot Zoe's crumpled uniform on the floor behind me, where she discarded it during the movie last night. I grab it off the floor. It really is no good how wrinkled it's gotten, but there's no time to iron. But Zoe can't go to school like this. She'll look like a scarecrow. What's she gonna do? Even a little bit of ironing will improve the sorry state it's in. I begin to make my way to the laundry room. Wow, that's a massive bathroom. Now where did I'll be damned. I'll be damned. Oh guys, sorry. Oh my god. Don't you just... Oh, damn. She's pretty hot. Oh. Screenshots, guys. For the thumbnail. Yes. Oh, Zoe's. My eyes instinctively go to her chest. I'm sorry. I mumble, still staring at her breasts. I mean, I've seen other girls' bodies before, like girls in my gym class, and obviously my own. But seeing Zoe's and so up close, it's exhilarating and terrifying at the same time. My eyes roam lower to her belly, and then my entire body tightens in desire the second I catch a glimpse of the smooth skin down there. Oh, her hips, they're not narrow and bony like mine. They actually curve out in a pleasing manner, then plunge down to become high thighs. And between them, my breath hitches. Here is my sister, my little sister, standing in front of me, almost naked. Her heat rises throughout my entire body. What's wrong? And nothing. My sister easily rattles me out of my indecent thoughts with a perturbed look. Does my body look weird or something? No, it looks nice. It does? For the millionth time this week, I'm at a loss for words. What should I say? I was basically just checking my sister out. Oh dear. What did I say before? I've got to say something and dispel the general weirdness here. You look great in some cute clothes. Oh god, I'll be flirting if I say the bottom one. So, straight out, I'm just gonna say this bottom one. Let's be truthful. You're so tall, like a model, and you really have a nice body. I'm more bones than anything. What? You're more sexy. Oh damn, I feel like I chose the wrong choice. Did I just say that? What the heck? Am I going insane? Sexy? I mean, what the hell? Why did I say that? Have I lost my mind? I mean, clothes. Show off that model-like physique in some cute clothes. Oh. Not that I think you don't look cute. I mean, you know, you could show off your body more in some less baggy clothes. Oh god. Why can't I stop talking? Well, I just try to wear whatever is comfy. I don't usually think about stuff like that. Yeah, that's a good approach. I probably sound like the biggest idiot right now. I can't look in her eyes. What do you find sexy? What do I find sexy? Yeah. I don't know. I didn't mean to say that. It was just a joke. My voice is so high it sounds like a squeaky dog toy. Zoe pouts briefly, then shrugs. Okay. I've got to get a handle on this word vomit. I've always had a bit of trouble expressing myself, but when I'm around Zoe, it gets so much worse. I don't think I'm sexy. And I don't think you're bony either. I think you're pretty. Zoe mumbles, then looks away, bending over to grab her shirt out of the dryer. Her brief sight is enough to leave me lightheaded. I feel like I said the wrong one. She starts putting the wrinkled garment on. I can't even think about scolding her for the state her uniform is in. All I can do is stare at her beautiful, smooth stomach as it slowly encloses beneath the white shirt. And then the final button on the shirt breaks the spell. Now robbed of that radiant sight, I blink several times, reminding myself of what I'm doing. I'm staring at my half-naked little sister while she puts on her clothes. I'm sorry. I barely manage to gasp that out, almost crashing into the door as I spin to leave. I'm sorry. I hear myself repeating as I hurry out and close the door behind me. Iris! Yes? Nervously, I turn back to Zoe, who peers out of the door. 3 of the top buttons of her shirt are undone. I give every mental effort not to look below her neck. My sweater. What? You're holding my sweater. My eyes dart down to my hands, and the reason I went into the laundry room. Here you go. Zoe reaches for my outstretched hand, her slim fingers briefly meeting with mine as she takes the fabric from me. I avert my eyes to the far wall until I hear the door shutting behind me. At that, I take a long, shaky breath and bolt back to the living room. What the hell was that? What is wrong with me? My heart hasn't stopped pounding since I left the laundry room. What was I even thinking? I just stared at her, like that. Are you ready to go? What? To school. I'm dressed now. Oh, right, yeah. With that robotic response, we began a quiet trek to school. No, I don't think I thought she was joking. At school, nothing I did could shake the mental image of Zoe's body from my mind. Math equations, English essays, even almost tripping and falling down the steps didn't take my mind off her. Are you okay? Huh? My surroundings slowly fade in as I look up. The confused faces of my classmates in the real world greet me. You've been really out of it today. I just asked you something, like, twice now. I'm fine. My classmates exchange quick glances. That response sounds fake even to my ears. I'm sorry, I'm just a little tired, that's all. My classmates nod, turning back around in their seats and seeming to forget whatever it was what they wanted. I got that wrong, sorry. I sigh and sink back into my own seat. The only thing I wanted was to see Zoe again. So I passed what felt like the longest day of my life, just thinking unendingly of my sister. It's like a mini theme song when the time passes. This makes no sense. How can x be 3 if y is 10 and 2 is p over 2? Then x should be... Oh wait, let's solve that. X is 3, y is 10 and z is p over 2. So that's what? 15? I don't know, man. I tap my pen on my notebook as math problems stare at me from every angle. Am I supposed to add them up or something? She didn't even say addition or anything like that, or multiplication. For every question I finish, 10 more takes its place. I start to feel like I'll never finish. There's so much work to do. Have I been spending so much time around Zoe that I've forgotten how to study? No, you can't blame this on Zoe. It's your own fault for slacking off. Come on, Iris. If y is 10 and 2 is p over 2, pi, it's not p, then x should be. I'm not sure how to do that. I think pi is on the calculator. 5. I still can't see how x can be anything other than 5. I turn to the back of the textbook to check the answers once more. No matter how many times I check, the answer is still 3. Oh, come on, am I going crazy or is this book wrong? I need a break. I push my book aside and cross my arms on my desk. I rest my head on my arms and close my eyes, slowly my breath as I do. Never heard of slowing before. I guess an hour or two of studying each night just isn't enough. It is enough, man. Like an hour or two a night. I can't even do that. I don't even study. Maybe I should start revising before school each morning as well. Zoe would probably make fun of me for being such a nerd, but at least I'd keep my scholarship. What's a better thing to do is study at school and do your homework at school during recess and lunch. Just make a better reputation of yourself. I begin to think about Zoe. Despite never studying, at least to my knowledge, her grades aren't bad at all. I, on the other hand, study every night and still my grade in math is somehow lower than hers. How does she do it? Oh, Zoe, where are you? You don't have a show tonight, do you? After school, I waited almost 30 minutes to catch Zoe's leaving, but to no avail. I could have sworn she had be home tonight. Once I've begun to think about Zoe, I can't stop. I miss her. I want her to be here, right beside me, making fun of me or complaining about my whining. I wanted to talk with her about nothing, and to have a deep conversation about nothing. I want to laugh with her, joke around about stupid things that happened at school, and forget about everyone else as we simply enjoy one another's company. Zoe, why do I miss you so much? We only parted ways a few hours ago. I shouldn't be this lonely. And yet, every time I think about you, suddenly a vivid recollection enters my mind. Zoe's beautiful, lean body wrapped in her mismatched panties and bra. Her flawless rear end sticking up as she bends over to fish her skirt out of the dryer. The moment when we almost kissed. The moment when I began to question every facet of our relationship. The moment I dared to think about my sister as something other than a sister. Oh, this isn't good. If you don't get home soon, Zoe, your sister's going to do something drastic. I lift my head and look around. Zoe is still nowhere to be seen. I cannot see or hear another person in my home. But what I can see is my computer. No, I really shouldn't. I need to study. I can't look at something like that. That would be irresponsible. Don't tell me she's gonna look at something like lesbian? Yuri? Was she gonna go like Facebook or YouTube? Despite my rationalizing, I don't hesitate to turn on my computer. What is she doing? What are you looking up? The screen quickly turns on as it wakes up, and the moment my mouse appears on the desktop, I get to action. Just a little bit is okay, isn't it? And it's not like I'm doing this because I want to. I need to do this. It's to understand my feelings better. Or she's searching up how to get in a relationship with a sister. I open up the web browser and try a couple of generic terms into the images section of the search engine. Seeing results completely unrelated to my query, I disable the safe search filter and try again. There we go, that did. Wow. No, she's looking up sexy girls' bodies, I can tell. Before I even realize what I've just done, my screen is flooded. Naked women are sprawled across every inch of a browser window, assuming all kinds of pervert captive poses. Oh my god. I know I should have expected this, but it's still a bit, my face heats up as I think about the material I'm searching for. No, I can't get flustered over this much. If we're going to understand what I've been thinking, I need to go deeper. She gonna look at videos? I hesitantly clear my search and try again, this time using more crass terminology. My screen is once again flooded with naked women. However, each one of them is now paired with a partner. The women, mostly in their 20s, are all naked and rubbing up against one another. Some are posing together, others are undressing one another, and a few have their hands in... Wow. You can tell what's going on. It's pretty much sex and all that, and fingering. This is too much. I shouldn't be looking at this. Zoe wouldn't look at this stuff either, right? There's no way she would. Maybe, I don't know. I turn away only to then realize that nobody else here is with me. I'm alone. The woman in front of me are just pictures. There's nobody from whom I should be hiding my face. Then again, I've already come this far. I should see this through. That would be the adult thing to do, right? No, it's not. I pick an image at random and click on it. A new window expands, filling the whole screen. Embedded on it is a video player with a thumbnail matching the image I just clicked on. I nervously clicked on the play button and the video begins. Two women are intertwined immediately as the video begins halfway through the act of debauchery. They both have their legs wrapped around another, and their crotches are touching directly, without a single layer of clothing between them. Oh gosh, this is... I hide my face behind my hands, slowly opening my fingers as I dare to catch a glimpse. Is this how good kids discover porn or something at first? I have a feeling this is how do you know those kids you see at school, they're just so silent and they're nerds a bit, they wear glasses or they're just really smart. And is this how they discover porn? They just search up naked stuff? I'm just laughing. Oh my god, I can just imagine. The two women continue without any regard for my situation. They moan as widely as they thrust, exhibiting animal-like lust as though their lives depend on it. A few seconds later they stop, the video is paused, and my hands are no longer covering my face. That was too intense. Maybe I should start with something more tame. I return to the previous page and refine my search. Does she clear her history? This time around, I'm presented with images of girls only a year or two older than I am, all in various stages of undress. Oh, she is 17 or something, 18? I'm not sure. I hold my breath and click on the first image to catch my attention. Okay, this isn't so bad. I can cope with this. On the screen is a video of a girl masturbating. She is alone, and the video begins as she rubs herself with her clothes still on. The girl steadily takes off more and more of her clothing, occasionally adjusting the camera as she does so. Her long, soft black hair frames her lithe body. I notice mirror similarities to a certain sister of mine, feeling a rush of excitement in response. Is that a sister? Within minutes she is completely naked. The camera is zoomed in on her vagina, which is being rubbed directly by her slender fingers. Yeah, I don't want to say vagina too loud, cause you know. Her speed gradually increases as her fluids begin to leak out. The girl's soft moans overlap with the sound of her wet fingers rubbing against her. I lean forward, and before I realize it, I begin to emulate what I'm watching. With my clothes still on, I move my left hand lower. I gently rub myself over my panties and suppress the weak moan of pleasure. My right hand, I don't know if I can moan, guys. I'm not the best moaner. My right hand finds its way to my chest. I lightly squeeze my right breast without swallowing my left hand in the slightest. I can't do it, guys. This is wrong. But I hasten my movements and try to match my speed to the girl on my monitor. By now she is moaning loudly, trying to muffle her voice with a pillow as she moves her fingers frantically. Her legs spasm and she knocks over the camera as she is using to film herself. Even then, she continues unabated. Her hips are raised off the ground as she begins to gyrate towards the camera. Dude, I don't know 80% of the words, man. I don't even think about my own hands anymore. My entire body is shaking in ecstasy as I feel the combined pleasure of my own body and that of the girl on screen. My panties are soaping wet, and I almost fall off my chair as I try to adjust my position. I can't do it. The unplanned movement caused my left hand to push against my clit with far more vigor than expected. I can't do it. I feel both pain and pleasure as the friction pushes me over the edge. My hand and wrist are both drenched in my juices, which continue to flow from my body. My lower body jerks as a few more times, and at last I collapse backwards against my chair. She pretty much came. You can tell. I clean up at the last of my mess with a red face. My panties are soaked. I've used up a handful of tissues on my poor chair, and my browser history has been forever stained. You can clear it, you know. Even so, I feel good. Not just because of the afterglow, but because I was able to experience what I set out to. I found a level of pornography. I could stand, watched another girl masturbate, and didn't feel disgusted or dirty in the least. I actually enjoyed the experience. I derived pleasure from watching another girl feel good. And for the time being, that is enough. Okay, that should do it. Now I just need to throw these in with the rest of the laundry and I'm all set. I exit my room and head towards the bathroom. Before I can even take 2 steps away from the door, however, I notice something important. Zoey? Oh no, did Zoey just catch her? Oh no, that's bad. Hi. Yeah, hi. Oh, it's pretty awkward. Well, I'm gonna get started on dinner. I'll make sure to knock on your door when it's ready. Oh, sure. I stand frozen as I think to when I first took a break from studying. As the only person home at the time, I didn't feel the need to close my door, let alone lock it. Furthermore, I was just studying. I had nothing to hide. Unfortunately, once I turned on my computer, I completely forgot about that. With the volume on my computer turned up and my door ajar, I had done something shameful without any awareness whatsoever for my surroundings. In short, Zoey saw me doing that. My legs buckle and I find myself sitting on the floor with soaked panties clutched in my hand. Caught by my own little sister. Just kill me now. It's natural, but when someone catches you doing it, that is the most embarrassing shit ever. It's just gonna scar you for days, for life. Thankfully, in the days since that time, Zoey hadn't mentioned a single word about that night. Maybe she didn't see it, maybe she did. I think she did, probably. If anything, she'd been friendlier than usual, suggesting things we could eat together or movies to watch. It was nice to have such a calm weekend with her, but unfortunately, weekends don't last forever. Yeah, and I've got 2 days. I slump down on my desk as another lesson reaches its conclusion. Though my mind is willing, my body is tired, I'm finding it hard to concentrate as my empty stomach continues to pester me. So hungry. But I don't have the energy to head to a cafeteria right now. Why didn't I just pack myself lunch? As that complaint leaves my mouth, the lunch bag enters my field of vision. It's heavy, and the person delivering it to me sighs while smiling. You really are hopeless. How will you become an independent woman if you can't even feed yourself? Zoey! I flail my arms towards Zoey without raising my head from my desk. So, tell me, Iris, what do I get in return for in-class delivery? I don't offer this service to just anybody, you know. Isn't it free? Of course not. I'd go out of business in no time if I didn't charge. Zoey puffs out her chest and smirks. A reward, huh? That's right. What's your offer? I stretch my arms out towards Zoey. How about a big hug? Yeah, I don't think so. You're going to have to do a little better than that. I should have known you wouldn't be so easy to barter with. Change my vocal inflections to that of an old West debutante. I found myself dramatically. I don't know what that says. Alright, I'll sweeten the deal, sugar. Bring your face a little closer and I'll throw in a free smooch. Oh, and I don't offer this service to just anybody, you know. Okay, she's sounding cheeky a bit. Zoey and I both chuckle at my remark. You drive a hard bargain, Iris, especially considering I can't receive immediate payment. I'm nothing if not shrewd. So, where do you want it? On the cheek? On your neck? On the lips, obviously. Ah, you greedy girl. I should have known. I hope you brought something good in return. Of course. Wait, why did I just talk like it's normal? Oh, yummy sandwich. Zoey unwraps the box in front of me. Oh, sandwiches. Enough for two. Two? Yeah, I love you, Zoey. Come over here and accept your payment. I pucker my lips and start making kissing sounds with my mouth. Zoey laughs, swatting away my attempts to grab her. Well, you two don't hold anything back, do you? I follow Zoey's gaze as a girl from my class walks over. Aren't you embarrassed, flirting so much in front of everybody? Well, nope. Everybody needs to know that Zoey's all mine, and I wouldn't give her up for the world. I playfully swing my arms and legs forward as I giggle to myself. Gosh, you really are brazen. How long have you been dating anyway? Dating? I tilt my head and look up at the girl. We aren't dating. Seriously? I guess it would be kind of weird for sister to date. As I thoughtlessly utter those words, the girl next to me opens her eyes wide. She takes a step back and stares at me, then at Zoey, as if she can't believe what she's just heard. You two are sisters? Yeah, that's right. And you kiss and stuff? No, that's... The girl takes another step backward. It's a taboo to do. Sister to sister. No, it isn't like that. That was just a joke. Tell her it was just a joke, Zoey. Oh, awkward. Zoey? Zoey turns away, offering me no assistance. I see. Two girls being together is one thing, but a pair of sisters is a bit... overboard. In the same manner as Zoey, the girl looks away, albeit with an expression of disgust rather than embarrassment. Hey, I'm telling you that it's just a joke. Zoey and I aren't like that. So you two haven't kissed? No, of course we. I start out strong, but as the notion of Zoey and I kissing comes to mind, so does a vivid memory of the night on which we almost did just that. My face quickly heats up and I'm unable to complete my sentence. Well, I guess there are all kinds of people in the world, or something like that. But I never thought I'd meet any of them. The girl quickly leaves the classroom without another word. Why did I even talk out of nowhere like the girl, you know what I mean? Like, just piss off, you know what I mean? It's not in business. I can hear a couple of my classmates whispering, where thankfully the classroom is mostly empty. Of those remaining, however, my attention belongs first and foremost to the girl right in front of me. Zoey. Zoey slowly turns her face towards me. She still seems to be a bit embarrassed, and I almost hesitate to continue. Zoey, why did you suddenly go silent? Now people are going to get the wrong idea about us. Zoey shrugs, scrunches her lips up slightly, then opens her mouth. However, even as she does, no words come out. In the same manner as the girl who approached us moments ago, Zoey turns around and heads towards the door, leaving without saying another word. Oof. Now I don't even feel like eating. Oh. After watching Zoey silently storm out of the classroom during lunch, I spend my remaining time at school worrying about her. I couldn't help but feel a little down after lunch. It was a grim reminder of the fact that we are sisters, that we are not two girls who can simply date. Why is it sad music? So after racking my brain unsuccessfully for the rest of the day, and failing to locate Zoey at school, I decided to confront her at home. Zoey? Are you here? I call out as I return home. The room is empty, but I can hear movement further inside. One sec. Zoey emerges with a stack of paper in her hands. She places the paper on the dining table and walks over to me. Zoey? What is it? Zoey replies in her usual manner, not showing an ounce of annoyance or sadness. Zoey, Did I say something wrong? Are you mad at me? Mad at you? Why would you think that? If I were mad at you, you would know about it. Yeah, I guess, but the way you left the classroom so suddenly with us and without saying a word. I could understand if lunch were almost over, or you said you had stuff to do, but you left so suddenly and you looked troubled. So, was it something I said? No, that's... Zoey looks away. Please, if I did something wrong, tell me. I don't like to see you like this, and I don't want to cause you any unnecessary pain. But if you don't tell me what I did wrong, then... Zoe sighs and shakes her head. You didn't do anything wrong, and you have nothing to apologize for. I just had something I needed to do. Really? Zoe unconsciously glances towards the stack of papers she put down. I walk over to the table and grab the top sheet. Zoe reaches out to stop me, and then retracts her hand, allowing me to take it without a fight. Is this what you needed to do? Yeah, you could say that. I start to read the paper. Let's see here. Anyways, I'm gonna have to end it here, guys. It's been quite a while. Hope you enjoyed it, and remember, see you next time. Peace out.